Mrs.
Yes. Right, we're back. Now then, Kira.
There we are. Sorry, love.
Want this Wi-Fi password? Oh, bloody hell. And a trolley dolly. Mind the walls. Thanks. And it's Colin the caterpillar. Thank you very much.
Get them blown out now because they've been lit for ages.
Have they?
We've been waiting for you.
Yeah. Stood up there, we got studied here like this.
Have you seen how long that Wi-Fi password is, man? It's like a million numbers and letters.
I've had to run in there and everything. Because it's not.
We were coming upstairs until we heard you.
I've been like that. So I've been sat there.
Oh, man.
And you what? Present.
Thank you very much.
And there's, I got that.
Oh, thank you. I've got a gay cat. Look, people.
Kevin?
I've got a gay Kevin cat because my cat at home's white. Can't see it very well. War Kev. Thank you very much, folks. I've got a gay Kevin cat because my cat at home's white. Can't see it very well. War Kev. Thank you very much, folks. Yeah.
If you've got to look like this.
Send lots of happy birthdays to Kate.
Send donations. Send donations. We're poor. Poor ghost hunters. I've just run around getting everybody to sign
Yeah.
quick.
Did you not notice?
No, I was upstairs.
I know because
No, you were actually down here for half of it.
Who drew a penis on my birthday card?
that was not me.
Amanda.
Excited.
What do you mean you haven't signed it? You're going to have to sign it.
It didn't get to me in time.
What is it, 50 Shades of Grey? Because that would be amusing. Never really book it off there, not bothered about cards and cakes. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you, Amanda. Never really book it off there, not bothered about cards and cakes. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you, Amanda.
I got Alan, okay, there's loads of equipment if you want to check out. All right.
Because I didn't know if everyone knew it was your birthday.
You can't beat crystals.
Yeah, the carnelian is for your sacral chakra.
Marvellous. Because we all need a bit of that, darling.
The other one is leopard skin jasper,
Nice.
and that's for
Salt.
that's for your windows and doors, pet.
Beautiful, beautiful. As long as the cats don't eat it, it'll all be good. Thank you very much.
I can't imagine your cat's delicate.
But it's Kevin and he's stupid.
Yeah.
I shall pop them over there with my bit. We'll have a bit of cake when we have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
20 million bags of Haribo. Eh? I'll put them over there, I'll put them up here. Thank you very much, people. You're all wonderful. I feel pretty special.
You are.
My mum always puts that in my dog.
You're so special.
I'll hand you back over to Kate. We start go something now.
Way aye. Thank you very much. You're all wonderful. Thank you. 21 again. Eh? Yes, thank you very much. Tortured I am, tortured. Eh? Yes, thank you very much. Tortured I am, tortured. To the stage, but yeah, I'm around the side of that, and I'm eating blue sweets as I go. It's my birthday and I can. I go for a bimble backstage. I've got me. I've got me. Me.
Yeah.
I've got me. Me.
Yeah.
What's it talk?
Yeah. I must have walked through the cobweb.
Yeah. Green.
Well, that's interesting.
What's that way? Just the stage?
Yeah, that's just up to the stage.
Stage and reserve and back.
You've got to be careful. I would put it here because you could see it more to down.
I've just smacked my head under the thing downstairs. Kate, it keeps crashing. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. I've got it on Wi-Fi and I've got the signal on. Well, signal as good as it can be anyway. So just going to have to bear with, unfortunately. And just keep letting me know if it's rough. Get into, yeah. So that's pretty much the building. So, what we're thinking, where should we go?
Picture.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yes.
We need a picture. Live in on it all. Am I still choppy or are we all a bit better now? Is it any better? Okay, at the moment, that's good. I think, unfortunately, we're just going to hit areas where it is choppy, which is a pain. Never mind, because we get Wi-Fi in some bits of the building and not others, which is fabulous. Are you cold already? Cold already? It was chilly when we first came in. So what's the plan when we start? Start anywhere, really, couldn't we?
Do it, innit?
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
See what the crack is.
Blue Haribo. Trying to keep those cigarettes off the blooming camera because otherwise we'll get a block again.
No, I'll just stand at the table and smoke.
I'm going to feel when I'm shooting up later.
I know, awful, awful. Have you been in the little corridor under the stage?
Yeah, me and Mum, we got something before we got called out. We had a shadow figure at the end.
It's very dark and it's very creepy. What I might do is go and sit in the library on my bill for a minute and see if we get anything of a call out. And see how the signal goes through here. going to hear all night is me eating blue Haribo. Makes me happy. It's my birthday, back on the diet tomorrow. Right, where to put my torch so that we can see what we're doing. Now this is me being brave because I don't normally do this. If you watch these videos often enough, it's usually me that does not go off on my own. Jesus Christ on a bike, Debbie! This is why I don't go off on my own. This is why I do not go off on my own. Christ! Oh. Anybody else up there with you?
I even went up for my phone.
Gee,
Sorry.
God. Oh, that's before I've even sat down.
Didn't show it.
Thanks. Thought I was about to meet my maker. Oh, man. Honestly. I've just nearly crapped my pants. I'll put the camera on me for a couple of minutes because otherwise you're just looking at books. And I know it's a bit dark, but the joys, you can't stream in night vision on here, unfortunately. So you get to look at my mug instead. Aren't you lucky? Right. So, hello. Any spirits that might be here with us at Coxhoe? My name's Kate, and I'm here with a decent group of us tonight, but I thought I'd come out and introduce myself. Is there anybody in here with me at the moment that would like to say hello? Can you maybe copy me if I knock like this? It's a beautiful building. And I bet you're very proud of it. None of us here mean you any harm. We'd like to get to know your story if we can. I don't know whether that was a little knock or whether it was the leaves outside on the tree tapping the window. It was very quiet. If that was you, can you do it again? I mean, it does feel really comfortable and peaceful in here at the minute. That might change as it gets dark, mind, because it's still light outside. I know we've got all the blinds drawn, but... I mean, I'm not brave enough to go upstairs on my own. That would be foolish. Because knowing me, I'd break my neck coming back down. Are there any male spirits in here with us? Or any female spirits? You're welcome to come forward and interact with us as the night goes on. We're here all night. The owners of the building have been kind enough to let us stay till in the morning, so some of us are here all the way through. I shall bimble back through with the guys, see what the plan is. I think they're just revving up and planning on what we're doing and where we're going. And I've just blinded myself with my torch, so that's always a good start. Oh, that was an extreme close-up of my face. Nobody wants to see that, do they? Flick it back around when we get through here. Camera angles matter. Nobody wants to see up my nose. I mean, what I could do is maybe put you somewhere for a few till we decide what we're going to do and where we're going to start. What we're going to do and where we're going to start. Flip you back round. Waiting to see how many people decide that they really need to go on these kids' toys tonight, because it's bound to happen. You've also built for them, but hey, be like something out of the Saw movies, won't it? Where could I set you? I know it's not ideal on the stage, is it? Yes, we're here all night. What time does activity come forward? Oh, goodness knows, Jess. Just when it decides to play ball, if it's going to play ball. If you're watching the live, do you want me to set you up on the library and leave you in there to watch for activity for a few minutes? Till we get going and figure out what we're doing? I'm going to do that, I think. At least if you get anything, you can pop it in the comments. I'll set a torch up in there as well. Gives you a little bit of light. I'll put it on blue light. Right, so I will set you up in here, which is the room I've just been in with the books, and I'll set you towards the door. Okay. And I will come back in about 5-10 minutes-ish. Alright, so if you get anything, let me know in the comments. And then once we all get going together, we'll pick you back up and take you with us. I'll be back. Have fun.
No, it's not in there. Yeah, they've got a light. I'll show you a different picture. No, that's fine. That's the sign that used to be there. That was the prison as well. Which what? That looks like Second World War. Yeah, it is. Second World War. Actually, they're not prisoners. No. They're soldiers. Yeah. So it was a prisoner of war before we got knocked down. Yeah. I'll Google that. I'm going to Google that. It's really interesting. Who's that? Who's that? Is that it? Yeah. Well, it's not real, is it? Well, we don't know. That was just a tale of what.
Humans, not ghosts.
Did you leave this chair out?
No, but I don't know whether Dave's just been in it. Oh, I might have done actually.
So what I'm thinking
I'll
is,
pop it back in.
so I can't.
Did we get anything on the live?
In fact, you know what it is? I'm going to use them out here so I know they come back in. I've just, when I came in, I was like, like tipping.
Definitely, yeah. You feel something in here.
A case of like, make it fairly easy.
Heard like a grumbling noise that came and went a couple of times. Didn't sound like a car or that though.
They're quite far on, look. So everything is out of this.
So we'll put books up on the top of that shelf.
Yeah. And anything that's like that's going to go back in that box.
I'm trying not to blind the guys. We're going to set some books up as trigger objects. See if they move.
Put that one
Right,
there.
so you've got the two up there.
And I'm going to put this one on the desk like that. Look, it can't be knocked over. See one there.
So I've stood that one up there. I've got one perched on top of that.
These are these. There's one that I'm going to open
Two
like
up
that
there.
and put like that. Look, you can't. It's fairly stable. Put one there. I'm going to put one.
Sorry, Al, I'm trying not to blind you at the same time, mate.
Shall we do one in the middle of the big table?
Can do, yeah.
There's another.
So anything, a draft comes knock
Quite a
that
few
off.
sturdy ones at the bottom there.
Yeah. Ooh, I like these. I like these. These ones.
Oh, they're about your age range.
Or the hardback little kids books.
Yeah. One there. One there. One there.
Beautiful.
I don't like that one. Hang on one second. We have to open it. Yeah, there it goes.
Champion.
Back up. Back up.
Yeah, definitely can't move those without giving them a good tap, Jess.
These are a great size because they're not really heavy. And I'm going to put another couple. Put one there. So that all the way along. One there.
So the room is covered in books.
And one there.
And you guys can see where we've put them as well.
Don't like that. That's going to get opened. Right, so they're all stable.
Yeah.
Just to prove it.
Yeah.
So we've got books on every. I've got one here. That's on top of this. One here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 books out of the case. Put one on the table.
It's like our very own Jason Hawes our Alan.
Okay, sure. Done. Howie, let's do a little bit of investigation.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you see from that? Pop your torch on.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll put it on blue light.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, blue light's quite canny. It's not too blinding.
So if there are any spirits in here with us watching what we've been doing, we're inviting you forward to make your presence known. Do what I'm done. I'm done white light.
I thought you hadn't actually, yeah.
And I normally do it. I need to do white light. Just to open up.
Do you want to go and Jensen do that? Do you want us to leave you in here to do that? The meter's going mad upstairs. I can hear it.
Have you done a white light, Kate?
Yeah, I did mine on the way up.
I need to do it. I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting too excited and not doing it.
Do another one if you want. It's fine. No, I don't mind.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
You're just going to do it in your head?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'll do the shower now, rather than the book, the board. Okay.
There's a few soft, like tapping noises.
Is it?
Yeah.
And
Don't
mine's
hear
like,
much.
when we're doing it at Bass, I give a kind of example. Give an example of the books that we've put up.
Yeah.
That was visualise it. I said, you know, to catch back tension, you can do things like knocking books off, chairs moving as we had on the previous investigation, things getting thrown, getting touched, all of that kind of stuff. But I kind of focus more on the connecting with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritually, emotionally, put images.
Yeah, I've asked for sort of images and
Hopefully that might sort of explain what a white light is, Jess, as you asked. Basically, to protect us, say what we're happy to accept as sort of contact, what we're not. It just keeps us safe, really. I'm just going to put that on an angle to give us a bit better light.
Yeah.
I want to do some the psychic work I've been doing with you. Honestly, it's like it can freak you when you first get it.
Yeah. It's,
when we came in before, like you just having a walk around and the lights and everything were on and the blinds were up, sorry. I felt a woman.
I didn't know what it was, but I definitely felt something when I walked in here earlier on, like.
There was a woman.
When I was stood like here, talking here, I could feel like the the bristling on the arms.
Yeah.
So
I don't know whether it's Dave's smell meter or whether they put equipment upstairs or what, but there's something beeping upstairs.
Some of the sensors beep.
Oh, do they? Right, fair enough.
Okay,
so we know what that is.
I should just be conscious of that throughout the night.
So like I say, the books and things, those little books, if you want to use your energy just to literally knock one off, we'll see it here, it hit the ground, well, we'll hear it hit the ground. It would be great if you could do that. Are there any spirit that's willing to step forward now and just make your presence known to us, please? It would be great if you could do something just to make a noise that we can hear.
Just said when we left the camera in here earlier on, it sounded like a couple of rumbly, sort of growly noises, but she said it didn't sound like the cars going past.
I keep seeing a woman with light hair, kind of longish bob. She looks to be 50s or 60s. She's definitely in her 50s or 50s plus. Reasonably modern, like fairly modern.
Mm.
If you're here with us now, could you make us aware of your presence? Is there anything that you could do in here? Just to say, yeah, you are here. You'll not scare us. Tables, chairs, there's loads of objects around that you could just move and knock over or just rattle, just with your energy.
Would be so grateful for it.
Mm-hmm. You hold it dolls in here though.
No. No, we don't mess about.
Or if you want to give us some taps like this. Tap on the tables, the walls, the bookcases.
I'll go with the first name, but I'm going to add another. Daisy or Diane. Daisy was the first thing that came. I don't know if that's a name or if it's something associated.
You've got a crystal board, Alan?
In my bag, yeah. Maybe with doing one in here.
I was going to say it'd probably be a good one to do in here, wouldn't it?
Daisy. Something to do with daisies. Was it a nickname? I think it's the one with blondish hair.
Are you getting an image of the flower or
No,
like
just,
the
I just
letter,
had,
or
I
just
had it
the
before,
sound?
just the word daisy.
Right.
I don't know if it's associated with it. Ooh. Breeze just come past me left arm there. Do we have somebody in here with us now that is called Daisy? Either was your name, or was it like a pet name associated with flowers? I don't know.
I'm picturing sort of a straw hat, like a gardening type hat, women's gardening hat.
Like a sun hat?
Yeah.
Did you just...
What?
Did you not hear that noise?
What noise?
Like
Nope, that wasn't us, I don't think.
down here.
Anybody hear that on the live?
It wasn't Kate just agreeing, going, yeah.
No. It was like a breathy.
No,
From
didn't hear
over
that.
there. Okay.
Good old cat balls.
Pop that in the corner.
Just want to call something out of my mind's eye.
So if we do have a lady with us, or if we've got anybody with us, I've just put a ball down on the floor. You might have just seen me do it. If you go near it, if you touch it, if you use your energy around it, it'll light up. And it just lets us know that you're here.
You didn't just say why, did you, as you were putting that cat ball down or anything?
No.
No? Because my mum's just said she heard, on the live, she heard somebody say why.
Okay, well I hope I've explained that for you, why I've put that on the floor, but that's what it does.
These are all just ways of being able to communicate with yourself. Or any people that have lived here, worked here previously before they passed over, or been associated with this building or this land. That was me whispering, sorry.
I'm getting the tingling.
Don't know if we've got a man here. Had the name George. That's my son.
I can hear it from this side. Is it a paranormal investigation though if you don't get belly noises? It's just the law.
Is there a gentleman with us now? I've had the name George, I don't know if that's your name.
And now your belly.
Yeah.
It's the pork scratchings.
Are you wearing a cardigan, sir? I don't know if it's green, like a darkish green. He's not young either. Are you associated with this space? I know it's the room's kitted out as a library now, whether it was when you were around. But are you associated with this part of the building? Was this bit important to you in your work?
Are you happy that it's been used as a library?
There's some soft banging from that way, but I don't know where everybody else is. They could be upstairs.
The only way they could get upstairs is if they came through here, so they must all still be in the main hall. As far as I know, I don't think there's another set of stairs.
Because what we don't know is whether or not you want to communicate with us or acknowledge us. Because if you're willing to, and we can find a bit about you, if you want to have a bit of a chat. Would really love you to do something. The noise, the sound, moving something, knock one of the books over that we've set up on the tops of these, or even one of these books. There might be something that takes your fancy. Could you pull one of those off the shelf and drop it on the floor when we're not looking? Give us a clue about you.
Might sound weird, but it sounds like they've got sort of a foot in the room and a foot out of it, if that makes sense. Like they're aware that we're here. They know that we know they're here, but they're just sort of
Just hanging back.
hanging, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of they're busy doing other things, but they're listening to what we're saying, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Because through the night we're going to use all manner of things to try and make contact with you. One of them is that. You'll have seen people use it before. The little green light detects your energy and changes colour. Lights up more, lights up different colours. You can use that as well if you'd like to. Some spirits like it, some don't. But it'll get our attention if you want to make that green light change colour. Just pop your energy towards it. Is anybody in here that's willing to come step forward? Make their presence known. You know, if I was a spirit, I'd just lob around the room, I'd just knock every book off one by one.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you imagine?
See, is that good enough for you?
Katie and I would be chasing each other and trying to climb over each other to get out the door first. Alan would be loving his life.
Do you ever do that? Do you ever kind of move things when there's nobody here to sense you or see you or detect you? So we often hear stories about spirits that have been in the building when they were alive, whichever building that may be, and the energy.
What was that? Was that outside?
Don't know.
Over there.
What was it?
Like
I don't know whether it was something outside or whether it was one of the bookshelves rocking ever so gently.
I could hear like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Cardle.
Yeah. Because what we don't know, and it'll never be proved, is whether your energy, whether it's a conscious thing to move an object or whether it's your energy that knocks it over. We don't know that. We've been in different buildings in the UK where things have moved in front of us, like, for example, chairs doing that with their own accord, things get knocked over, tables rattling. We don't know if it's intended or if it's just one of those things where your energy, your spiritual energy moves it.
I'm still not over that chair.
I know.
That was amazing.
The chair, I forgot to tell Katie, but you know the needle afterwards? That got
Yes.
Sarah.
Yeah. That room was mad active that night.
Mad. But again, it was that, I know for a fact it was a woman, young girl, and she was there. She showed her how she was feeling at the time, and then it was gone.
Absolute energy burst, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. I hope you're comfortable with us being here. It's just a pity we can't see you. We're pretty sure you'll be able to see and hear us.
How frustrating must it be if you're a spirit and you are actually answering every single question that you're being asked?
Yeah.
And we'll keep asking them and they're going, I've told you this 847 times. Why aren't you listening to me?
Yeah. Which is why we're asking for you to move something if you possibly can. We know it'll take some energy, but if you can do it, it'd be great. Anything. Even these things like these little signs that are up here. one of those gets kind of either rocked or just knocked over, it's not going to cause any damage.
And we'll tidy up anything that you knock over. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we'll always leave the building tidy and respect the space.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
Come on, who would like to step forward? Who would like to come and acknowledge? We're not looking for proof, that's not what we're here for, not to ridicule you or anything like that.
If you could move the book that's glowing
No, that's what I was
in
looking
the
at, James.
I know it's probably just because of the
Yeah.
That keeps catching
if
my
you
eye as
could
well.
make this book move because the cover glows in the dark under the blue
Two
light.
kids' eyes.
If you could make that move, yeah, you can throw it at me if you want. That would be amazing. We would be so impressed. And would be able to see it clearly as well because it glows.
Well, you've got to have the birthday bumps, haven't you? You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's kid's birthday today.
Yeah, it is.
Be a lovely surprise for her. Do we know when this film dates back from?
1847 was the first. I didn't read anything about it, but that was the date because they've got a full board of the entire history.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't read all that till later.
Yeah. See,
1847.
I'm getting the stage now where I don't think it's a bad thing. Actually, know it before.
Sometimes, yeah, because it gives you a starting point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're going in blind,
So if it goes from what 1847,
yeah.
if we do have any spirits here, where were you from in that history?
Here come the heart steppers.
I do know something about this place. I don't know if you want to know it.
I don't mind, yeah.
But it was used as when the mining community kind of collapsed around here because the collieries ran dry.
Yeah.
I think at the sort of beginning of the 1900s. But it was still used as like a miners' institute
Yeah.
because they didn't have one because the ponds were
Yeah, of
closed.
course, yeah. I've just got some trigger.
So this might have had sort of ex-miners using the hall for...
Yeah, I think that's probably the case. It's always been used as something to do with the community,
Yeah.
from what I can see.
It's not that room where you said you've got to crouch down to go in.
Aye.
Go in there, shut the door, lights completely out, take some trigger objects. I've got in me mate to take that dog ball with us, you know, on that.
We've just been.
Aye, well, we've just been down the back underneath the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've just had the other lad in, Dave, haven't we?
Yeah.
You stand there, when you stand down, look at the door, there's a figure standing where the door is. You can see
What,
moving.
at the far end?
Yeah.
At the far end, just where the door is. But when you're trying to talk, it's not coming,
No.
not getting a great lot back, but you're seeing it. It's moving. Clear as day, you can see his shoulders, head. But
It's not cool.
one of you might get something better, like, but it's there clear as day, isn't it?
And definitely you'll get something in there, it's just got to be.
It's just that what
pop
it
up in
is.
it.
Yeah.
We've just tried the AMF in there, that didn't go off.
Trying to chip the stones, and
Aye.
trying to get rid of chip the stones back to us, but
Yeah.
wasn't having it.
Just a little tip, whenever you see me do it,
Yeah.
just whenever you do it, explain what you're doing and why
Yeah,
you're doing
that's
it.
That's what we
Yeah,
did.
that's what
That's
we
what I
did,
did.
aye.
Yeah.
But then Robbie chucked another stone and frightened the crap out of the deer. He pushed it away.
Poor Dave.
It just nearly pulled me out the bloody.
Pushed
Oh,
me
my
up
ass.
against the wall, Robbie had to stop him.
Honestly, it was like a scene out of Looney Tunes. They run through like a door or something. His face was just like that. I had to grab him and say it was me.
And now it freaks Dave out, bloody hell.
God, we're going to have a look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are the
Where-
other
where
guys
you there?
doing?
No,
There,
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is. No.
They're doing the protection thing.
Okay.
I think that's what they were doing in there, weren't they?
Mhm.
Protection, but apart from that, I think that's it.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? 'Cause yeah, it's a big building, but there's not many areas for people to sort of slope off and just
It
moving
was
the
that
light a bit.
room that we got all that crazy activity.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
The room that we can't get into
Yeah, the room
because
that we
you
can't get
know,
in. If you can try and
typical.
get it out, but
apparently they've got it locked because it's got church records and stuff in there. So
they never used to. It used to be like this, like
Yeah.
a table and just the chairs going round.
that would have been good.
But
That would have been good.
Cool, no worries.
What we're thinking?
But I think coming back in here a bit later on.
Yeah.
We'll leave all the triggers. I'll take the cat ball, but we'll leave all the books.
Yeah.
I'm taking this off for some reason to put over here.
To box that Alan's just shifted.
I do think if you come back in here later, it might give a bit more.
Kate, I know your followers will not say anything. Can you just go dark for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just want to see if we can get anything.
Right, bear with us in the dark.
You know what I'm like. Darkness.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Right. If that's any better, because I've got this impression that sometimes certain spirits will only come forward when we can't see anything. And I know it's a bit darker now. Sunset's not full later, like, but that's a bit better. If you want to kind of make your presence known now, just knock one of those tiny little kids' books off the top of the shelf. They won't do any damage and they won't damage the book because they're so small.
And you won't hurt us with them.
That'd be fantastic. It's like a clock. It's a clock.
You can hear it tick, 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 yeah.
It sounded like it was scratching.
I do keep getting just like bursts of the tingle and the
Me too.
the cobwebs, but it
doesn't. Is it
it's just not
Scooby-tastic?
staying.
I'm not feeling anything yet.
You know.
No.
Well, when we were in earlier, when I was getting that image of the woman, I don't know, it's weird to explain. There was like a breeze happened twice. It like came across, like somebody walked past.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
It's got a nice vibe though. It doesn't
There's
feel
nothing.
intimidating or unpleasant or anything like
I
that.
tell you what, I had a brief moment of, like you say, it's not nasty. A brief moment of, how would you explain it? The way somebody was feeling, like when somebody's a little bit like inquisitive, but
Protective of themselves at the
where it
same
was a
time.
bit more where they're like frowning.
Yeah.
And that was the guy. And I'm sure he
Just
was
a bit
wearing.
curious,
I'm sure he was wearing a cardigan.
Like get out of my yard type.
Yeah. And if that's the case, he might be standing watching me now.
Possibly, yeah.
Heavier set gentleman, one very tall, 5'7" maybe.
At my height.
Oh, I've got. Right. Lush. Right. Am I talking about you, sir? I've got the movement in front of us here. I'll keep talking. I've got that out the corner of the eye. Smoky, foggy movement. Am I talking about you, sir? I think you're probably in your 60s. You've got a bit of, apologies, a little bit of weight on you. About 5'7". His hair's greased. He hasn't got a full head of hair, but it's, you know what they would do in wartime, 50s.
Is he dark hair and got a bit of a thin moustache?
I don't think he's got a moustache, but what hair he's got, it's just slicked back. Slicked back. He's got no facial hair. I would say he's probably early 60s. I think you're wearing a cardigan. If I'm picking you up right, I want to link in with you. Can you give me something physical? Noise, rattle, book drop, whatever it is, chair, anything, to say I'm on the right lines and you want to interact? It's right in front of us. It's like here. Push me, touch me, pull my clothing. Rock chair in front of me. Anything you want. I can sense your energy. No, I don't think I'm seeing it visually. I think I'm kind of seeing it up here. And I had the name George before. I don't know if that's your name. If it's not, apologies.
I'm sure when we were coming up, Amanda said that she had the name George coming up here before you guys even got here.
I have to check in with her.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not this bit here would have been his office, or he's not dressed like a caretaker or anything like that. He's got a tie on. He's got a cardigan on. And he's got a tie. Don't know if it's black, dark.
Would you prefer it if we sat down, sir? Are we a bit intimidating, sort of standing round the room?
It's almost like we're not massively, but it's like you're a bit of a distraction. You're in my way.
Yeah.
Well, shall we sit down?
Like, I think being in the room, yeah, I'll sit down.
I think we sit down. Then,
Yeah, you know when something's just sort of niggling at you to do that.
If this was your, I'll just call it an office, your workspace. You might have had a desk. In fact, you would have had a desk. Could you make a little noise where that desk would have been in the room, please? Because we're really interested.
keep getting secretary.
Secretary.
Mm.
Would that maybe have been the blonde lady? Or was he the secretary?
Secretary of the whatever it was.
Yeah.
It could be either or, but I just keep getting the feeling of secretary.
When did the pits dry up and it was used as a...
1910,
Was it?
around about that sort of time.
Is that what you had? Did you have anything to do with the miners, sir?
I'm upstairs.
Big Robbie in his fez.
I'm just opening the stand on this. It's me. Sorry.
No, something little hitting the...
That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Table.
No, it's just so I can put this down without wobbling round. I've just got it trained over on that window because you've got the light on it, so it's not black. That's Alan walking in front of the window there, people. That's not Spirit.
Doesn't pick up anything.
Sorry, Jess. Sorry to disappoint. It's me. Because, of course, it's me. But at least we don't fake it.
Use that as a baseline. You know, when I asked about where his desk was or where the desk was, I know there's a desk there, but that's where I think it was. If that's the place that you were based the most, I've put the little green detector light on. And if you flash it, you can answer yes if we get things right by flashing it. Or if you're kind of in disagreement, you can really flash it. It has about 5 different lights on it. Was that where you were based in this room, in that corner over there where I've got the green light?
Was this more of a man's space? Was there more men here originally than women?
I actually think it feels really pleasant in
Yeah,
here.
It
does.
does, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's a nice vibe to it.
Yeah, there's no. I can't feel like the thick atmosphere that I normally do when there's something.
No.
When there's something around.
That's definitely nothing nasty here. My stomach. Bubbling away.
It'll get worse as the night goes on, that's guaranteed.
I know we've been focusing on the gentleman. Is the lady that I saw here? Lady with the blonde hair. Wearing a skirt. Knee length. Daisy or Diane? Dolly, Doris? So I don't know.
Or anybody that wants to come and speak to us, you're more than welcome. Doesn't just have to be the two people that we've mentioned. If there's somebody else that wants to step
absolutely.
forward. We're here to listen to anybody.
So you were saying it was when the pit's dried up, what was it used as for the miners? Was it like a...
Well, you know how usually in sort of pit towns, pit villages, they have like miners' institutes.
Yeah.
And that's obviously the sort of central building for the unions and things like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That used to use them.
Yeah.
They didn't have one for here. So when this place was built, it was open for them to come and use it. I don't know what they used the space for, but it was like a pseudo sort of miners' institute.
To make it
without actually having the official title.
Yeah.
That was with it.
So
I think
if you put two together, it would have been used for a support mechanism as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Because obviously pit's gone down, everybody's out of work. It's a pit village, so there's probably no other relevant jobs to do, bar farming, which would have been at full complement most times.
I don't know what the history is as far as sort of activity goes in here, or why there's activity type of thing. I really don't know. Whether it's just become a building that's become popular because it's available to investigate or because they get activity, I'm not sure.
I was here a few years ago and I met a spirit called Alan, who was unfortunately had a heart attack, got electrocuted.
All right.
Are you aware of any spirits called Alan that reside in the building or come in visitation? I would just have the name Arthur.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Amanda got that earlier as well on the way
No.
up. Yeah.
Do we have an Arthur with us? What's it suddenly gone so dark?
I was just going to say what's gone off.
The light outside. And
Right.
Mum said on the live, as you've said that, she's just heard yes. When you said to her, have an Arthur.
Arthur, if you're with us, if we have a gentleman called Arthur with us, who is we don't know what year, what
Or for
decade.
Alan, sorry.
Who?
For Alan, when you...
Oh, right.
It was for Alan, she heard a yes.
Alan, if you're here, or Arthur, can you do something in the room? Just an acknowledgement that you're here and you can hear us and see us. You have our blessing to do something in the room. You won't scare us. We're inviting you in. Can you come near us and do something in this room? Just to say, yeah, I'm here. Move something, make a noise. move a chair, tap on the table, whatever you want to do, use the green light. Because if it's Alan, you'll remember me, because I'm called Alan too. In fact, there was 3 Allans that night, wasn't there? Me, another guest called Alan, and yourself.
That's an Alan overload.
The 3 Als.
Yeah.
A trio of Allens.
And he was really, really happy to speak to us. He ended up knocking the teddy bear off the chair.
Did he?
Aye. Everybody freaked. There was about 20 people upstairs. Because I think they were calling him something like William. And that was when I came in. I was like,
He's not called William.
his name's not William. Because I had the big capital A in my head. And the guy who was picked for the human pendulum was called Alan, an older gentleman called Alan.
I've just seen the main door. I know it's a reasonably good ceiling. They've turned the light off, but it looked like a shadow walked past towards the front door. On the other side, not in here, on the other side. Why does that? Is it because it detects movement?
It's movement if you sit completely still.
Ah, is it because I moved me out?
Yeah.
Right.
I think, you're right in its sort of periphery there, Kate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, any sort of movement will set that off.
Okay.
So if Alan is here, can you remember that night? We were all upstairs. There was a teddy bear that used to light up. You were making it light when the bears worked. The leg was moving, then the arm was doing it. And then when I said, I don't think, we had just come upstairs and I was like, can I jump in? And I was like, I don't think he's called William. And I just asked, is he named Alan? The whole bear went off.
In the days before the bears looked like they were just having epileptic seizures and went off just because you looked at it.
And then when I said, I think this is how you died, the bed got knocked off because it was on the chair in the middle of the room. The bed just got launched off.
We'd love to see something like that if you're able to do it tonight.
And we think it was confirmation that we got it right. And then we got tools afterwards that there was a gentleman called Alan who got electrocuted. He was fixing a light or something.
Was that a recent thing? Or?
I'm sure it was 70s. I'm not sure. I've got the date 1973, but it might have been later. But he did got electrocuted and had a heart attack.
Bless him.
Awful way to go so suddenly as well.
That's the mad thing, isn't it? Because it was probably fixing that light was probably on a list of things for him to do.
Yeah.
Just
normal every day, isn't it?
Just a normal everyday today job what he was doing, and I feel a bit itchy.
Yeah, my head's dead itchy.
Nits. They haven't really got nits.
Nits
Alan's
need
bald
hair.
ass.
I was going to say, I don't think that's the issue with Alan now, you know.
So I've definitely got a little. Wait, so we've got Neil with us here. Right, whoever's with us now, I can feel your energy. You're making my head really itchy. I know you're a man.
That's them upstairs.
Yeah.
Sounds like herd of wild wildebeest.
Are you willing to come and engage with us? So I can feel your energy. So I know you're here. Would you be willing to do one thing in this room? Just to confirm that you're with us, you are a man. If you're a lady, I really apologise.
I'm mean, if you want to wait till we go out the room and then knock all the books down that we've set up, that would be amazing too.
Yeah, and that's not like a party trick or anything. It's just a way of letting us know you're here. We've got to try anything within our means to do that.
Please don't get frustrated with us if we're not quite hearing you the way you probably want us to hear you. We're just on a different vibration to you, so we've got to try and use things like this to try and get to communicate with you.
It's very quiet.
It is very, very peaceful. Yeah. Very peaceful.
What do you just want to do? Go upstairs?
Can do, yeah.
Go upstairs and just see
what's occurring. I'll shed a little bit of light on the subject just so we can see what we're doing.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll put the blue one on and then we're not going blind. It's not as eye crazy. Oh, Alan!
That was a crack.
That was a crack and a half.
I need to go for a wee first, so I can have a little drink.
Yeah, we can do that. That sounds like a plan. And then bless them, they're not having to.
Go back.
They've even stocked the fridge with milk and stuff for us, bless them. Yeah, full lot. They were lovely.
Thank you. Whoever's here, Alan, Arthur, Daisy, Diane.
We're grateful.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll come back in a bit if that's okay with you.
Where are the toilets again?
Toilet's there.
Just there.
Big sign that says gents. And that one's ladies. There. It's clever ones. Bumble into the main hall again and see what they're up to. You're getting Walter. Oh, that's interesting, Mum. Hi. And Walter. Oh, that's interesting, Mum. Hi. No, Alan's. Hi. No, Alan's had a few names and bits through. No, Alan's had a few names and bits through. Amanda, do you remember what the men's names were?
Upstairs, John.
No, that you were picking up.
No.
You didn't. I could have sworn you did.
No.
Did you pick up any ladies' names?
No.
You didn't. I could have sworn you did.
No.
Did you pick up any ladies' names?
No.
You didn't. I could have sworn you did.
No.
Did you pick up any ladies' names?
Well, last time we were out, didn't I? I've got an Emily, and I've also got a Liza on. The board's not working.
Isn't it? It's very quiet through there. I mean, Alan's picking up bits. They're there, they're aware.
Sorry.
It's very quiet through there. I mean, Alan's picking up bits. They're there, they're aware.
Sorry.
Aware, but not to the point of interacting.
This is what's happened here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got a feeling to go to the library.
It's where we just were, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Very. My mum said she's picking up the name Walter.
Walter.
Oh, sorry if we froze. It could be because when you come through this side, the Wi-Fi drops out, so it reconnects back onto just standard internet. So if you missed what Amanda's just said, it's basically they've had the same. They're not getting much, which is interesting. Yeah, yeah. I think it's one of those locations where you either get a load of stuff or you get nothing.
The funny thing is, I could be wrong, It's too early. And I don't know why I think
Maybe.
Spirit just really needed to.
No.
But I just think, I said to Danielle, I said to Danielle, you watch when those that are not staying go, start kicking off.
Yeah. Possibly.
Might be interesting. Because you're into the vlog, girl.
Yeah.
To just do without you.
Yeah, we'll just keep you here. It's fine.
Bizarre.
It is. It is. It is.
I am ravenous tonight.
Right, what I might do for those watching the live is I might stop for a bit of a break. I mean, usually I'd keep it rolling, but it's very quiet. So I'll stop and have a quick cuppa and a bite to eat. And then we'll come back in a while when we'll regroup. Maybe when we'll go upstairs, actually. Because it's quite canny up there. That'll be an interesting explore, I think, especially now that it's dark. So, check back in 20 minutes, half hour-ish, and we'll come back on then. Okie dokie. See you soon.